Permadeath Extraordinaire, where again we are playing D&D Done Right, featuring Dirt and Quinn. We're up to episode 4 with these two. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Howdy.
First one was Quinn, second one's Dirt. Those of you who've seen the prior episodes pretty much know probably who they are by now. And we were just picking up as they had seized the fabled soul gem from the top of the King's Forge, and in a display of some weird temporal forward stepping, they ended up back in the ruins they first started. And we'll pretty much pick up right there. You guys once again witness wave of energy bursts out of the gem, circular, like you see in the movies, and goes blowing out, following along the terrain off into the distance, all directions. And yes, every player in all the various campaigns will feel that in one way or another. As for you guys, the energy revitalizes you. Any cast spells are recovered. Any lost PSPs are recovered. Any damage is healed.
Oh,
Well, let's just take care of that.
And this in many ways was a final gift from Twiddle, whose essence was captured by the gem.
Twiddle. Oh, I missed thee.
Twiddle was the best of us.
Blindy Ride is extremely disturbed, but at the same time is hinting that there might be ways. Whatever that thing is, he says, pointing at the gem, it must have some great power. It might serve as a repository. Perhaps our dear friend is held within. As far as I know, Blindy Ride says, there would probably be only one person who could help us.
Is it the same type of person who removes curses?
Dumond.
Archangelo.
I cannot summon him as I did before. That was done with some great sacrifice. We would have to go to him.
Okay.
He winters in Lavtia City. As you look around, as I said, you expect that you're somewhere up here.
Of course, he's epic far away. If we can find the river in the lake, we can make our way down south. But are we east or west of the river? In any event, we could head south, and either we'll run into the dunes or we'll run into a forest, and then we'll know.
Who got direction sense?
I do.
Alright, tell me what the number is, because, you won't know if you're facing the right direction or not, so therefore that's a DM roll.
Direction sense is 19.
19 or less?
Yeah.
Well, see, there's some things you can do even without great strength. Okay, so, you are pretty confident you know which direction south. South is away from the mountains. This fortress seems to be built at the foot of some very large mountains. And before you, down below, so to speak, because, again, it's built upon a plateau at the foot of these mountains where they start, the foothills, if you will. Those of you from mountainous areas will understand. Mm-hmm. Those of you not, there's foothills. It doesn't just go flat, 10,000-foot peaks. It builds up, and the foothills tend to be smaller. And then right behind them are the larger mountains. Same here, only the mountains just keep getting larger, larger, larger. Broken, sharply gullied, steep hills and valleys. out to the south, rugged, super snow-packed mountains to the north, and that was what you guys learned from before, because right now you guys can't see shit. As you're making your way down off of the ice-encrusted wreckage of the former tower of grand size, you're going to have to make dexterity checks. -4 due to the slippery, dark conditions. It seems to be nighttime. Or getting there. The cold fogs of Skyfell have settled. What that basically means is there's about a 20-mile-per-hour wind, and it's about -30 degrees.
I might be going sliding down this fucking hill.
Yeah, you guys
Oops.
need to immediately get to shelter, because right now you're not at all adequately dressed for this kind of weather. Do you have any ideas for that shelter as you're making your way down? Well done.
Yes, I got
Not
it.
so well done.
No.
All right, Basco goes sliding past you even as you're like, I think I might slide down this thing. He goes rocketing past. Roll a d4. Basco,
I had my rope.
roll low. That's how many dice damage you take, whatever you roll. All right, it's a pretty wretched slide down to the bottom.
Jeez.
$5 points. Kind of luck out. Apparently you're good at sledding. On your ass.
Well, I do have
Through
skills.
broken debris, rubble, etc.
Alright, we need to find
And yeah,
somewhere to take shelter.
this is some pretty varied rubble. Gigantor stone blocks. You guys know when the tower collapsed, all kinds of crazy stuff intermixed, and yeah, it was probably pretty spectacular.
I have a small tent. Would both of us be able to fit in it?
Small tent? Yeah, there'd even be room for Blanny Ride because he's just a little guy.
All right. I have a small tent and 2 winter blankets.
Viewers, gnomes are smaller in this particular instance of the D&D. They're much smaller. We're looking at right around a foot tall. And there are some slight house rules that compensate for all that regarding strength, like forcing open doors and lifting boulders, but we'll get to that some other day. Now, you guys could probably start erasing this board, and let's start getting some sense made out of your treasure sheet here. I assume you're going to make your way to one of the perimeter towers.
Yeah.
Those are intact enough to where you could probably scavenge some rubble together and get a little fire going in there, and the upper parts are complete ruin, so there's a pretty good chance it would filter and obscure any smoke as long as you don't do anything totally silly. Anybody have fire building proficiency by chance?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Let's go with wisdom.
I've got the wisdom.
We both do.
Let's do them at -10 because that's the default for not having the proficiency. Everybody can try this. It's basically just to see if you guys have any major pains in the ass when setting the fire. Blinder Ride most certainly failed. Nerves -10. Definitely not.
Nope.
I'm not going to assign any penalty for the moment. Let's just say that for the moment you guys are huddled, freezing in the tower. You've assembled some wreckage made of wood, but it is pretty heavy water and frost and ice logged. Without some kind of extraneous means, you're not going to be able to set fire.
I've got flint and steel. Oh no, you mean like put Greek fire on it or something?
Something like that would probably help. Got any?
In Blinding Red's chest, I do.
I think
Don't have
we
any on me.
used everything we had on us. I think we've got some
Blanny brings up that it is somewhat of a shame that we didn't think to keep some of that material that this thing was made of. Elemental water, elemental fire, that kind of stuff can be pretty interesting. Oh, they're all locked down, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can't you? Yeah, you just float over it and hit L, right? That unlocks
Yeah.
it? Okay. I'll leave you to that one. So, treasure sheet. Let's go through it. Really, I've been hitting the lock button too fast. There we go. Gotta be an easier way.
There really isn't.
Okay, well, so treasure sheet. Somebody grab that. Start working with it.
Bosco, you want
I
to do
guess
that?
I can stop looking for a tent in the bag over here.
Yeah, you need to help us start unlocking some of these parts.
So how should we do this? Creating separate cards for the three of us, or just what we're gonna leave behind and what we're gonna take?
What you want to do is go item for item, and whoever takes it puts it on their character sheet under other valuables, second page, that big open area there. You can write it there. You can put it under other valuables, coins, gems are all detailed there.
I'll need to be promoted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. What was that?
Oh god.
Uh-oh. What's that
Uh-oh.
all about?
No.
It's a tablet.
You brought out a tablet.
I didn't mean to do it.
Put that in your area, Mr.
Yeah.
Goo.
So,
Wait a minute. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I guess it didn't go anywhere.
The tablet?
Yeah, did you guys delete
Look
it
on your-
immediately?
No, look on your character sheet.
Oh, it's over here.
yeah. What do you need a tablet for? Tablet? What do you need a tablet for?
I thought it might be easier than using a note card, but never mind.
I just deleted a figure. Oh well. Hopefully it was just a beast.
I mean, aren't we somewhere else? Yeah.
Make sure as we're deleting these, we put at least one of each back inside these bags, unless we just want to.
Didn't we already do that?
Bags. I don't know if we were doing it as we went, but if you have all 5 of the original bags, we can just even delete the bags and just put new bags in there.
I do have all the bags.
So yeah, we probably don't even have to worry about putting stuff back in there.
Okay, so first item.
First item is handful of gems.
Oh my god.
We wrote it's written down, don't worry.
Viewers, a new player quite a while ago wrote down handful of gems in the treasure stash. And yeah, the vagary of that.
Joke.
Yeah, the vagary of that made for a good moment for sure. Okay, so
The first thing in there is 50 platinum.
yeah.
What kind of weight are we looking at on that?
Now you can also just have party treasure, which would basically just be kept on a card on the table. And that would represent like stuff that you guys use for expenses, resurrections, group purchases, you know what I mean? A lot of coins, like 50 platinum, I'd put that in the party group. That can go towards getting dirt, some booze, and getting a room at the inn.
Here. Don't use that one. The hell did they go?
I don't know how you get this really cool looking card up here.
The objects. Where did it go?
You got a couple over next to you. You're
I
just
know.
like copy paste.
No,
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
bag of it. There it is.
I have a bag of it.
There you go.
It's beast.
I was just grabbing things and throwing them.
Okay, so you guys have everything figured out now, right? Card sheet stuff wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
we're
right.
ready.
So yeah, I would say throw the 50 into your party. Consider that booze and rent.
Oh.
Next,
Hello, friends. Oh, I think that's Alex. Chat. Black.
what?
You're.
Oh, it is. That is Alex. Welcome. I did see it. I got to put the chat somewhere I can see it. All right. So here you all are.
Alright, so. Party loot.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the.
50 platinum. Next thing on the list. Small rock crystal at 25 gold. Here, I'll just call out and you guys talk amongst yourselves what you're going to do with it. Small rock crystal, 25 gold. Who wants it? Who's taking it? Anybody?
If it's a small rock,
Anybody?
I could toss it in my bag.
Anybody? You
I'll
going for
take
it, Quinn?
Nobody wants it. Yeah. I'll
All right,
take it.
Quinn takes it. One of you guys delete it off the card because every time I mess with those things, I end up deleting all the text, and that would be just anger me. 50 gold piece spinel. That's basically a gem. Form of. You can Google it. Highly recommend it.
He's gonna have all the gems
Okay.
because he's gonna sell. We're gonna sell them to Blenny, right? Anyways.
Yeah, we'll probably sell. Yeah, we'll take his share of the actual.
Okay,
money
so
maybe. Yeah.
write those down, Quinn. When you're done writing, let us know. All of those gems are basically uncut. All right, so with the proper gem cutter, Blanny Ride raises an eyebrow. You could probably get their value higher. You do not have 300 pounds of copper.
No, that was left.
Okay.
That says left room 6.
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and erase that because that ain't around.
Did you delete all those crystals? Oh,
They're on your sheet.
Oh, you put them on me. Okay, I got you.
Sapphire, 1,500 gold. That's a really nice gem right there. Blindy Ride would be interested in purchasing it.
Oh, the sapphire. So he's not interested in any of this other stuff, huh?
Where is the other?
They threw
loot?
it on Quinn.
Oh, you guys have 4 pages of loot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants the rare stuff, not the common stuff.
Well, I understand that you've got your expenses. Let's just say that my expenses are decently covered and I was here for my collection. I came with a purpose. By the way, Blanny Ride says, we've never really gone too deep into it. Why did you come here? When we first met, I thought you were here for the same reason I was, to break into the vault of the king. The lion, we should call him king. Good guy, lion, bad guy. Both dead, who cares? Anyway, so, I at first thought you were here for the vault, but you seem like you weren't here for the vault.
So
But in a way you were.
We were sent here for a greater purpose. We were sent here by, as I point, Basco, by his mentor through a dream.
I understand. Through a dream. It must have used some form of magic, I assume.
Well, you can't really trust mind witches.
'Tis true.
I'm going to go ahead and take offense to that because I've been nothing but trustworthy.
I
Silver
thought I had some
armband,
notes
silver.
here. Where are my notes?
You want it, Basco?
I can take it if you don't want it.
Yeah. There you go. It's in your thing.
Handful of coins. Let's just put that in the group party loot.
Okay.
Sword. You
That's
want to keep
mine.
that sword you're using? Yeah.
I might as well because I can't do anything else.
This chainmail suit that's finally made, is that the one that we've been breaking down all this time?
No. The scale mail is the one that I've been
Okay.
using. Might want to put the two-handed bastard sword.
Do you
Oh.
have a set of mail?
Yeah. And Leninrad's
In
chest.
Blenner's chest. I don't think I have any mail. Can I wear mail if I have scale skin?
Ew.
He can summon that forth, by the way, his chest, which he will.
I don't need it because I can't carry anything. Because of curse.
I was just wondering if I could wear it. I heard there's some sort of condition of having like scale skin that I might not be able to wear certain types of mail.
No, it ruins your psionics, dampens them out.
Oh. Well, it's never gonna hurt to have a set of mail just in case.
But who's going to carry it is the big question.
Do I have any armor other than that?
Well, even with all that aside, you've got Bone Scroll Case. Too bad we didn't write what room that's from.
That was off the Legionnaire. Everything
Yeah,
from
the deadlings are near in the vault.
everything from chainmail down was from the Legionnaire.
Now the scale mail down looks like from the Legionnaire.
Yeah, no, we got the 2 vials of liquid from him. No, we didn't.
No. Remember, we got this stuff.
Off that. Oh yeah.
There's a dead guy in the room with the orb, the monster summoning orb.
Mm-mm. It was the fucking undead guys that I used my holy power to scare him away.
Yeah, you guys never engaged those guys.
Nope. Well, we engaged most of them, and then there's 3 left. Once I came to after smashing my head off a small wall.
I would almost say let's put that stuff into party loot since we don't know what it is. Or do we need to like straight up figure that out? It says unknown, so
What, the liquid? 2 vials of liquid? Clear
yeah,
and dark?
unknown. The bone scroll case, I'm guessing there was that wizard that was dead at some point, remember?
Yeah, I do.
The dead wizard.
Yeah, I always want to write them rooms down.
I think it was after room 6. Obviously. God, oh well.
Well done. I think you just nailed it. I'm gonna have to give you some experience for that. Like I said, nailed it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the chainmail
Oh yes.
indeed counts as finely made. It's +1. That's not magic. It's +1. You could write this in parentheses somewhere. I'd put it on the party treasure for now because you guys are gonna have to drag that behind you probably on a sled. So it is a suit, 20% lighter.
Uh-huh.
Counts as chain +1.
Chain
But it's
plus-
not magic, yeah. There are some differentiations, as in, if it was magic, you could swim in it. It's not magic, you'll still go to the bottom. Okay. And the potions.
The 2 vials of dark liquid.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was 1 clear, 1 dark.
Yep.
Am I able to use brewing on that?
Not really. Usually the best way to find out what a potion is to take just a little taste of it and see off the vague description the DM throws you. Brewing won't help you. Alchemy won't help you. Reason being is pretty much every alchemist almost, except for those in the Tinctura of Honor grade, the apothecaries of the kingdom, the recognized apothecaries. One thing I've decided a bone to throw you since magic has become more rare and priests have become more creepy even to be in the presence of, because they may go away sometime, and if you're there to bear witness, you may go away with them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so going to church, scary. Anyway.
Why am I a priest again?
The apothecary of Honor grave. Alchemists, good ones. Not saying that they have like shelves filled with potions around them, but you can rely on them to get some stuff. Probably at high cost, but potions of extra healing you can never have enough of. So alchemy is somewhat available for purchase through the proper outlets. Meanwhile, so you got the 2 vials of dark liquid.
2 vials of liquid, clear and dark.
Yep. Anybody gonna try them, or are you just gonna put them aside for now? Because if so, put them down from. Yeah, they are from room
Who's got the
7.
best, poison save.
That's not a bad idea. You could be tasting a poison. It doesn't have to be a potion.
My
I got
poison
9.
save is 12.
Mine's 9.
Is yours better?
No, I think it's that number or lower.
That number higher.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, then
so
I
I've
do.
got the better one. Ah, dang it. Okay, I'll give him a tasty taste. Is
I'm
it
pretty
even
sure
gonna
I have the
matter
better one.
at a 9?
Yeah, 9
But
or
I'm-
higher.
Oh, I got 12.
Yeah, 12 or higher is worse than 9 or higher.
Oh. Oh, God.
I'll take I'll
Numbers
take a
are
taste.
hard.
I'll take a taste of the dark.
All right, go for it. Make your save.
Oh, critical fail. Oh no, I got
No,
it.
that's you all good. Okay,
Critical
so
success.
yeah, numbers hard. So yes, you succeed, but it's not a poison. Instead, you feel significantly lighter, and Quinn's like, "Hey!" As he notices that you're kind of a few inches off the ground. You float forward for a moment and then return to the ground. Nah, Blindy Ride says, potion of flying, looks like. Levitation, you'd only go up and down, he says. Not to be confused.
Fly me, dirt, fly me.
And I'll take one of the clear as well. Make the save again.
Ooh, made it.
Got it.
All right. Not a poison, but you could swear it is as you suddenly find air unbreathable.
Must be
Potion-
water breathing.
Yeah, that it
Potion
is.
of water breathing. Alright, let's throw that. Let's give that to Quinn.
Yeah, since I can't swim. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea there. It's wise.
Alright, so that. And what about the bones?
And yes, this stuff came off of human remains that you found in a room, which the actual adventure says bugbears, but it wasn't the room with. No, it was the room with the manticore, the lion-looking
Yep.
thing that flung the tail spikes at you.
That's right.
Yes, and yeah, there was a suit, or I'm sorry, there was a skeleton, one still in a chainmail suit that was not rusted. 2 glass vials, ivory scroll case. And I'm going to randomly roll the spells on the scroll case because the ones they have rolled are dumb. Okay, so. Excuse me. Now, you guys have a potion of flying, potion of water breathing. You've figured out who's going to take those.
Yep. Finally made is already calculated. Gale mail will go on the.
Now, you
Part
know
of it.
what the two-handed bastard sword, or it's just a bastard sword. One or two-handed. It can be used one or two-handed. Quinn already has that.
Yeah, I'm stuck with it for life.
Yeah, that's his.
Oh yeah, it just magically appeared on my card before I even. It knows where it belongs.
So you can get rid of that. Dirt, you're responsible for the scale mail, so you take that.
What about this bone scroll case? Have we discussed that?
We're gonna put it on the party loot because I can't carry it.
All right. And remember, it's got 3 uses left. It started with 4, right? You just used
Yes.
one recently. You had to finish the tower.
Yeah.
Okay, so that empties out that page. Page 3. Bam.
Giant strength.
Potion of Frost Giant Strength. Dirt should probably take that
Good.
for now.
I'll take the second potion of water breathing.
Now I thought that one you guys drank.
Oh, did we?
You did drink one, and I know
No.
neither of you
No,
guys
we didn't.
started with one.
No, we didn't.
He.
Because I actually
No, he
landed
cast a
one
spell.
for. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Water breathing.
All right.
And then we just translocated the rest of the time.
All right. Now the jars of.
One
I
each.
can't pronounce that. There's actually 4 of them there.
Wait, I'm really confused by your numbers on here.
It's
so-
2 jars. One jar has 6 applications. One jar has 7
Gotcha.
applications.
But they're both the same?
But there's one that has ×3 beside it. I think there's 3 of the.
Yeah, I think we doubled somewhere on some treasure stuff. So let's just say 2 jars. One was 6, one was 7.
All right.
You guys each take one. That's what I would recommend.
I'll take the 6.
Okay, because you can also heal yourself, so.
Mm-hmm.
Blanny
You know
Ride
what?
wants
I'm
the
gonna
pterodon
copy
head.
No, not happening. That's mine.
Then I want Twiddle back!
Well, we'll figure a way to get Twiddle back.
Yeah, he's already plotting and planning. He's somewhat optimistic. Dumond has never failed me personally, he says, and we have worked together.
The pterodon head's mine.
Yeah, go ahead and stick it on there. You're the ones going to be dragging around behind you with the rope.
I will actually have to, real soon I'll Google how much how
You
big
put
one
it in
is.
Party loot.
I'm certain somewhere on Google somebody has done the math to figure out exactly how much that weighs. Now you guys divide up this stuff, and Blanny Ride will probably make special deals with each of you regarding some of these treasures. So go back one. Who's getting that?
Yeah, the 1,000
That's a
gold
really
pieces.
nice necklace with a very
Well,
fine
well-
carved sapphire at the center. 1,000 gold piece.
bargain with Blind Ride.
Put it on the party then for now.
Yeah, because it. Yeah. If you wanted to take the gold.
Yeah,
there,
he's
I'd
more than
take the
likely going to
gem.
deal with favor and tit for tat, as in, you got a nice gem, I have a nice gem too. Let's make some deals.
I guess something to consider.
So I
is
highly recommend
timing.
each of you guys make claim to something so that you can perhaps work a nice side deal with Blinding Ride.
I guess something. To
You,
consider
Dirt,
is his
especially have
flexibility
something to
carrying
think
it.
about when it comes to money. Ask Alex right now. Ask Alex. Alex, if you're still there watching the stream, because I stupidly reduced the damn page again because I'm an idiot. Does a person with a property or a land grant, no matter how legitimate or illegitimate, need money for anything? Alex? Magpie? I think he went away. But he would answer probably.
Okay.
And Quinn, you have no idea what your life is even going to hold. It hasn't even started yet. I'll tell you this much, though. Gems are worth something to you for sure.
Well, I'm glad I'm holding all of them.
You remember one time during your walks with the Corinthian in your pre-adventures before we had a chance. One night, as you and he were sitting around the campfire, he was kind of juggling around. He's very dexterous. You notice he's a bit of an artist. He plays the pan flute. He can juggle. And he was juggling gems, and he had made a really offhand reference that you got to thinking about when he said, you can store part of your essence in the facets of a gem, hinting that perhaps you can store your psionic ability in a gem, like a battery, maybe. Extra PSVs. You need those, right?
Oh my god!
Yeah, so that could possibly be a path worth looking into. And real soon I'm going to be bringing in the concept of harbingers and constructs. You know how so far we've been doing Tower of Iron Will versus Ego Whip? It gets deeper than that. And becomes more of a battle of images. You'll see.
Wrote down that note.
Oh, yes, your guys' mystical little teacher there, the Corinthian. You look at the scroll, and it is gibberish. You guys have no fucking idea what it is. There goes my PG rating. Ta-da! I'm not PG anyway. I'm adult content.
Dargoth destroyed that with like his second line.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, Black, but I'm usually the one who swears first.
Mm-hmm. So I totally blew it. Actually, let me check the text here real fast. Yeah, you guys have no idea.
Okay, Bone
Actually,
Skull
wait a
case,
minute.
yeah.
Since
I know ancient history.
it's not specifically written, so let me give you guys a chance. 50% or lower, it's cleric spells. 50% or higher, it's priest spells.
So like on a 6-sided dice.
Wait,
Odd
let's do
variety?
it on a D10. Because I'm going to give you guys a chance for a protection spell. Or protection scroll. Let me grab not this book. While I'm doing that, let's figure it out. Let's see. The most common would be
That's a D8.
a wizard scroll.
Yeah.
So
Hold
1
on,
to
wait.
4. 1 to 4, wizard. 5 to 6, priest. 7 to 10, protection scroll. Or something similar. Roll it before I forget. Because I never, ever have beers. And so this beers is
Two?
messing with me. Wizard scrolls. Wizard spell.
Aw.
So I'm just going to, for your guys' record keeping, just write down, I guess it's party treasure. Scroll, 1 random wizard spell, level LVL, 1d4. Basically means there's 1 random wizard spell with 1st to 4th level on there. To you guys, it's gibberish. Normally I would say it's gibberish, but I'm going to start taking more accurate notes of your guys' exploits. And because at the moment, most of the stuff I've been kind of doing has been on the fly. The orb. It's a perfect orb.
If I remember correctly, it was red, and I'm pretty sure Basco was putting that on his sheet. Oh no, party loot.
I just figured since it's able to like create creatures out of thin air, maybe that sometime Blinding Ride we could negotiate with him.
Small chest of gems from room 22.
Well, since I need gems.
Well, if I remember correctly, that's a little case of gems, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, these.
Hold on.
It's
One of
from
those is
22.
Dirt's birthday party.
Yeah, let me pull up my notes.
Dirt's birthday party.
No, it was a birthday present.
Yep.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Central gem of the collection is a diamond, full value 10,000 gold.
Here's what's inside there. So, one of you guys get ready to write it. Ready?
Huh?
Because Blaney Ride helps to identify them. 8 zircons.
8.
Now, these are all cut gems. So if you want, just put a little like star next to them or a C. All right. Where was I? Zircons.
8. Yep.
50 gold each. Those are in a circle. And then in like a kind of a secondary patterning or secondary circle, because remember it's like a customized case.
Take over, I just spilled.
Wah, wah, wah. There is a black pearl. 500 gold. Now, some referees don't just give the values out, and as we get deeper into the game, I may just say it's a gem or a emerald, and you guys will have to piece it together. But you have Blaney Ride with you, who happens to be a gem expert. An emerald at 700 gold. A large star ruby at 5,000 gold.
Good lord.
Yeah, you think?
This
And
small
then at the
chest is
center, at the center of it, this is a very small little chest. You know, they're not like fist-sized gems, but yeah, they're pretty big. The one in the middle, I'd say it's about 2 inches across. I'd say it's very similar to the Hope Diamond. If you guys aren't familiar with that, Google an image of it.
A Hope Diamond?
The Hope Diamond. No, what you guys have is a flawless diamond, 10,000 gold, and that belongs to Dirt. Birthday present.
I'm just gonna write it right on my.
Yeah,
well, you'll blow the whole thing just upgrading your temple.
probably. Actually, that's enough to where you could probably build a small city and then import the people to, populate it later. Yeah, so that is huge bucks right there. And remember, all those are carved or cut.
Cut.
Do make a differentiation. Just put a C, like C 10,000 G. Put a C in front of the number. Put that on all of them. And we'll just use that as the code, as a secret code.
Okay.
We have a third viewer. Is that RV Alex? Is he back, or is it a new viewer? If it's a new viewer, say hello. Not mandatory, but you can always say hello. Meanwhile, I don't have to worry about the random roll on that scroll yet, so we can do that later. All right, so
Vasco, take all the gems.
Take me some gems, yo.
Ring of silver.
Why did my entire car? Oh wait.
all that's from the same room? That doesn't seem right.
What?
Oh, it seems right to me.
No, the ring of silver and the platinum crown. What room are those from?
Room
Oh.
26. They're in the small compartment to the chest.
Oh no, this from the chest under the pile of rocks
Yeah.
with the giant.
Yeah.
Blanny right. Tweaking his glasses? That ring has an aura of magic alterations. Which means it could be just about anything.
Could be just about anything.
Yeah. It in
Hey,
some
if it
way
could-
alters, reshapes something.
If it could make me look like a normal human being when I go to the city, that'd be great.
The platinum crown, bejeweled with diamonds, rubies, emeralds, opals, fire opals. They're not of huge size, but it is very much worth about 8,000 gold.
Good lord.
Now, as an artifact of the Black Lion, that could be worth a lot more. Or it could possibly serve as a sacrifice to get rid of the curse.
Mine.
Yeah, you want to take the crown? I'll take the ring.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, that crown did belong to the lion. What he used it for, who knows? It may have just been a simple symbol of office that he wore when he was at the forge. And if it even had like some kind of tie to the forge, that pretty much would be moot now.
I just did a really bad thing.
Can't help you with that.
I want to hit Control Z real bad.
What'd you erase?
I erased everything on my second page of my loot card. So like all the gems you just told Dirt about.
That's why I just copy. That's why I just copy it, leave it on the sheet.
Oh, did you leave it on the sheet?
No, you deleted it.
Which gems?
Yeah. It was all the gems that we just wrote down everything from
Birthday.
the chest.
All right, one more time.
Oh dear.
8 zircons, 50 gold each. A tiger eye, 10 gold. A black pearl, 500 gold. An emerald at 700. And a large star ruby at 5,000.
Oh no, it's 2-bit.
Oh, welcome to the show, 2-Bit. Just settling up on their treasure here.
2-bit. The focus amuses me. Oh god. Quinn done a bad thing.
I just like, oh well, just like lost all my loot, you know.
Okay, here you go. Ready? Stuff you guys missed real quick before we get to that was the last page.
What was the platinum key?
That was
That's the one that you
that's
stole.
what you used to open.
Yeah, we took it with us.
Yeah.
Remember, so that they couldn't get through. Is that worth anything?
Yeah, it's a key made of platinum. It doesn't have. If you can prove that it's an artifact of the king, that it belonged in the tower, which it did. I'd say it's worth just platinum because it's a small. Yeah, I'd say it's worth about probably 10 platinum if you just melted it down. If you can prove it as an artifact of the king, it might be worth a lot more. Artifact of the lion. Sorry, got to differentiate between the two. So you can write that down as you see fit. It's not good enough to be used as a sacrifice. Just not big enough.
Yeah, figured as much. Oh, right. I got Blanny Ride's glasses, too.
Very tiny glasses. You're going to have to get them enlarged and possible some kind of extension on that.
You know what? When you got that, didn't I get a scroll about protection from Earth?
Yep.
Yeah. Should be on your sheet.
So I have it over here. That's right.
Yeah, the manta rays had 3,000 gold, several gems, a lapis-lazuli at 10 gold, 2 pieces of quartz at 50, bloodstone at 75, 3 amethysts at 100, a large topaz at 500, 2 peridots at 500, and a lustrous black sapphire at 5,000. They also had a magical ring. A nice one.
Yeah, we didn't really fight them very much.
That's why the water level was pretty good, because you guys ran right along the edge.
But we got stuff from the coconuts. We had that recorded, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I think you guys got that somewhere.
It's already in the party loop.
And then, of course, you have the soul gem. Large, white, opaque gem.
Oh yeah, that we have.
As in, it's as white as these cards here, and as opaque. About the size of a very, very large grapefruit. Carved in the atypical diamond pattern.
I don't know how to spell opaque, by the way.
Oh, it's a singular item.
No, I don't know how to spell opaque.
Just spell soul gem. It's good enough.
I just spelled white soul gem, okay?
Good enough. Good enough. Okay, so again, Blanny Ride is somewhat optimistic that perhaps we can do something to help out Twiddle. Oops. Me and the line tool are new to each other. Good enough. And remember, this courtyard is of immense size, and then there's the ruins of the tower in the middle. And again, you guys can't really see much more than about 20 feet right now with the cold fogs. 20-mile-per-hour winds, extremely cold outside. Well beyond, I think, what kind of clothing you guys have. You have standard winter clothing, right?
I don't even have pants anymore.
Where'd your pants go? Oh, the
Burned
lake of
off.
fire.
Fire lake.
My pants burned off in a burning lake of fire.
Exactly.
Went down, down, down. Because I can't swim worth a shit. So, yeah, that was a good one. All right.
You know, I am really happy I didn't have to make any saving throws for that, or that pewter of myself would have been gone. Oh, Lord.
So you guys think you're somewhere in the blue area here? Somewhere out there? Who knows? And it looks like that's probably where we're going to pick up here in just a minute, because I got an AFK. I'll be right back.
I don't know. Like, part of me wants to actually see if we can split up that potion of flying and fly somewhere. Because I feel like
I don't think it's long.
You don't think it lasts very long? Oh,
No.
crap. But it's okay, because I've got my PSPs all the way, and maybe I can just summon the Corinthian to come teleport us somewhere.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go dream walking again. Thank you
No,
very
he
much.
wants to take us.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it works like that.
Maybe Blanny Ride can translocate us
No,
somewhere.
we're not doing that either because we're gonna have to take care of him.
Well,
We're gonna
aren't
have
we
to-
all going? We have to go with him to get rid of our curses, Archangel Dumond, anyway.
Okay, so I already know how to get rid of my curse. I gotta go see someone that deals with curses from the Black Lion. So do you to get rid of that sword.
Isn't that Archangel Dumond?
No, it is not. Archangel Dumont was the guy who told me that I needed to go find the person that knows the Black Lion's curses. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of this curse hella fast. Especially if there's a war coming. Like, come on, man. Hey, listen. What do you want now? Fabio. Yeah, let me read all this because I still haven't yet. Oh god. I have to go into fucking suck.
What's going on? Are you an administrator or something?
Yeah, I'm a moderator for a server. Not a moderator, an admin.
Is that a snow tile?
Yeah. You put that back in the bag?
Put one of them back.
Okay. You have to remove the rubble, bro. A little too big. Right there is good. It is angled, remember. Make sure you lock down that snow tile. It is. Not anymore. Oh, it is now, yeah. Good.
I don't know. I almost feel like I should just go ahead and make it like bigger than the actual outline, and then place this in, or like so I can place the towers on the corners, or like tower, like yeah, whatever. Because I think he just made the lines because of where I placed the towers. I don't know if he actually put them there for any particular scale reason. Although it also may not even matter, because we may not even be here for like a hot 2 seconds before we go somewhere.
All right, and we're back. So, what are you doing? Guys, settle up your treasure. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
And you know what? Blindy Ride makes it clear that he's going to try and make his way back to the Borderland Keep. And from there... Uh-oh.
No, Dirt, no.
Well, wait, we'll give him a sec here. See if he can come back and rejoin the fun.
Where's the Borderland Keep, though?
It's down there a ways.
Is it in Narfell?
South of Sweet Haven, where the mountains break into the moors. Basically right on that border, hence Borderland Keep. Did we lose Dirt Perma? Still connected to the game. Just lost him on the team speak. Well, what's your plan, Quinn?
Well, several things. I think me and Dirt kind of are of the same mind that we want to get these curses dealt with. And since his curse has to do with the Black Lion, and my curse has to do with the Black Lion, maybe we need to go in the same direction.
Right.
The direction that is, though, I have no idea, because I think Archangelo told him a name, but not a destination.
Dirt.
Yeah, I'm here now.
He made it.
Blindy Ride's making his intent is clear that he wants to go back to the Borderland Keep, settle up there, and then he plans to follow the King's Road to Loptia and attempt to hold audience with Arcangelo Dumond. Regarding the Soul Gem, what are you guys going to do with that?
Talk to Blindy Ride about it. Hanging on to it until we figure out everything that's going on.
Yeah, what the power release was.
Yeah, unknowns. All unknowns on that one.
Because I would almost say the point I would make to him would be that it would probably be safer if we stick together. It'll probably, if we stick together, like, it'll be fine. It'll be like party loot. If we split up, it'd probably be safer with the two of us than kind of him by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I think it's too big for him to carry him by himself.
Well, he's got his chest,
remember. Oh, that's right.
Which does help from time to time, but yeah.
Well, let me put it this way. He knows where we are. We aren't going to screw him over because we were open and honest with him this whole time. And I'll tell him...
Well, where does your destination lie?
I was telling Black that we were going to look for the guy that removes curses, and since we both have Black Lion curses, maybe we would be going in the same direction.
We need to find out who's what's it called? Who deals with specializes Black Lion curses.
Better start digging in your notes. That seems pretty vague even to me, and I'm the referee.
Yeah, Archangelo said it.
Yeah, Archangelo is the one who said I would have to seek someone who deals with remove higher curses, because he couldn't.
So basically, at this point, you guys really have no idea where you're going or what you're going to do. So in the meantime, where are you going to go? Don't feel bad. If DeFocus is still here, he would probably attest to the fact that he and Jeffrey kind of found themselves in a place where they don't entirely know what to do. They're kind of in the same kind of area, if you will. We got quite a few viewers here. Anyway, so
Okay.
it might pay off. It might pay off to try and find your way back to civilization to begin with, and then there's always your shrine, Dirt. It's always a good place to start.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to have to go someplace. Sweet Haven is a good place for rumors. It is a transient city. A lot of wealth comes through the city. None of it stays. Merchants, sailors on the lake, merchants coming and going on the Ironton Road and the Narfell Road. Information can be had there.
Let's go to Sweet Haven, because we might be able to take a boat from Sweet Haven to Levatia if we need to.
Unless, of course, you guys walk over the next mountain and end up in Ironton, in which case that's a good start too.
Yeah.
As long as you get to civilization, it seems that you guys might be doing a little bit better. The problem is the cold fogs are going to make travel extremely difficult. Difficult in the terms of the elements, but actually safer in terms of running into some of the bad things that can be run into in the deep reaches of Skyfall.
We're going to be fighting Yetis. I just know we're going to be fighting Yetis.
I've already faced one. They're not that bad.
But I think Sweet Haven's probably the to shoot for. Because I know we need to go to Levadia anyway.
2-Bit feels like he and Jeffrey have walked into some old lady's quilting club by mistake. So that's his comment on where they are at the moment. As you can tell, they really have no idea what the hell they're doing. They have some suspicions. Yeah. They have some suspicions. Meanwhile, Magpie, he's sailing. So and yeah,
I'm guessing he took a boat from Sweet Haven north.
You'd guess right.
Right on.
Mm-hmm. You being a Sweet Haven native, you're like, he found a boat?
Yeah.
Nobody goes out this time. Right now, the ice lace is more or less just cracks in the ice. And navigating through cracks in the ice is really sketchy. And the icebreaker barbarians. And their ice-breaking witches.
The fact that we are going to Sweet Haven kind of puts me on edge.
Well, it depends on where you are. Like I said, you guys could...
That's what it really depends.
For all you know, you could walk out of the mountains, hit the woods, and be, north of Fesia.
Okay.
Who knows?
I mean, let's ask Blindy how he got here.
Oh, fair. The woods.
Because Blindy had to get here too, right? So maybe he knows how to get out of here.
Blindy absolutely knows how he got here.
Hey, well maybe he can help us out and figure out how to get out.
Where are we, Blindy?
Pulling out the charts.
He's even got charts.
Let's just say he's got a sketchy little map.
Oh, Blindy, you narrowed it down tremendously. Well, with your direction sense, we should be able to at least try for Sweet Haven.
Looks like it's kind of an Ironton Sweet Haven choice.
I say we go.
None of you have ever been to Ironton.
Yes, I have. Dropped off some stuff for.
Ooh, you could even go north and get the bounty on solving the Hollowcliff mystery. That's what the little mining symbol is there. That's the lost city of Hollowcliff.
I'm aware, but I also need to stop off at the Frost Giants, which are along the way to Sweet Haven.
Yeah, that they are.
So do we want to go meet the Frost Giants, or do we want to go...
You're gonna need some really good direction sense. And does anybody have navigation?
Ooh, no.
Oh no.
All it is a undulating white wasteland south, and that's without even counting the fogs, where you can only see about 20 feet. Direction sense for sure is going to be of huge assistance here. But the other
Yeah, I
problem
got that.
is you guys aren't adequately dressed for it. You're probably going to have to make constitution checks or start getting into difficulty.
Would I be able to ignore elements in this case?
What? No, you can ignore Earth.
Oh.
The snow and the cold most definitely would.
It's probably water.
Frost? Actually, there's a para-elemental plane where air and water come together, and it is most definitely ice. As a matter of fact, Dirt, you have suspicion that the Icebreaker Witches might actually not be wizards like people suspect. They might be priests worshipping the power of ice. You've suspected that for a while.
Yeah.
And your brother also agrees, and he has a little bit of a, in with water.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
For new viewers to the show, Quinn is a mind witch mentalist, and Dirt is a priest of the dirt. Easy to remember that. His character's actual name is Daragoth. So, there you are, in the wasteland. Very cold.
Yeah. Let's make a move here. I think Sweet Haven's been said more times than anywhere else, so I think deep down we just know we're gonna end up going to Sweet Haven first.
Alright, let's
And if we see the frost giants on the way, all the better. They can, maybe they can give us some nice polar bear skins or something to keep us warm.
yeah. 'Cause I got 5 pounds of tea to give them.
Kind of curious how a society of giants is going to be happy with 5 pounds of tea.
It's enough for brewing cold tea. They're barbaric, so
Like
that would probably be good enough to make like one sample for like the Jarl. That would be like the king or the head guy.
That's what I was thinking.
And that's what you were given. That's what the magpie gave you. He wanted you to.
Well, actually,
you guys, I know,
a lot more.
Yeah, you're just you're making a side deal because these guys are your buddies.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, they took me in, so yeah.
Uh huh. And
Twice.
you just didn't fit in. You were kind of like a poodle. As in, they kept stepping on you and like knocking you to the side, forgetting you were there, and yeah. That's when they were like, "Look, it's just not going to work out." Didn't you run away twice to them?
Yep.
Yeah. Just trying to get away from your damn family. So, you guys have a pretty good idea where you are. You're at the foot of the Great Mountains, and you've got about 100 miles of hills, and then you're going to have to hit the mountains again. Or you can go about 150 miles of hills, and maybe you'll find the old Hollow Cliff Road, and that would save you going through the hard, untracked mountains, because the mountains here aren't pretty.
No, they're not. I think that's the best bet. We go east.
Okay, let's go east to the road.
But we should really, we should really get on our way.
Yeah, southeast. Let's do it. Let's go.
You do about 10 miles a day. It's going to take you about a week and a half, 15 days, to trudge through the snow.
Yeah.
15 days?
Mm-hmm.
How much food y'all got?
I have 10 days of rations. We're going to have to...
Minus the 4 days you've already spent.
Yep.
And actually, it's day 5. Morning of day 5. You guys have settled up your treasure. Taken account of as many clothes as you have, and you have determined that it is not adequate.
Yes, we do not have an adequate amount of clothing.
Or food.
Now, it is, of course, Dirt's fault that you guys have to trudge through, I don't know. It's about waist deep snow now. It's
Oh
been
my God.
stacking up. So there's that you have to deal with. In addition to the fact that it's super duper foggy, super duper windy, super duper cold. You can't stay here. You only have a few days of food left, and there's no telling. The minute the weather lifts, you could run into that enormous pack of wolves and those weird singing people that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, let's get the out of here.
Yes, let's get out.
And then, of course, don't forget that big multi-headed,
Hydra.
blue-scaled cryohydra thing came by for a look. Yeah, this thing's a beacon.
Yeah.
It's a huge ruin that's visible from across those hills that you guys are even now heading off into. Mostly blind. So let's have that direction sense. -4 for the fog. -6.
-6. Okay, so it's wisdom. Wisdom, so 13 or 13 or lower.
Nice. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. All right. So
I got it. With a 5.
I do that roll.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. So you guys are going to strike out from the tower.
Through the makeshift hole I made.
Indeed. Several holes in this place not looking good. All right, so let's go ahead and remove this for now as you guys strike off across the endless white expanse. There it is. Just so happens we have one on the board. Great. If table keeper Basco could... Why isn't that erased? There it is. No, go ahead and keep that out there. If you could grab us some other little props like rocks and whatnot, we might need them. Depends on how lucky or unlucky you guys are on these here rolls here. So, this could be horribly uneventful, could be eventful. Day 1. Nothing untold happens. Let's have your con checks. What kind of clothing do you guys have? You don't even have pants. They burned off. So what are you using in lieu of your pants? Okay, so you're just wrapping up in your cloak?
Actually, here, let me check. Here's some goody rocks, and I'm gonna go take a look what I got.
All I got are robes. I'm man of the earth. I don't wear much clothing, apparently.
I have a hooded cloak of good quality, gloves, a hat, soft boots, and a wicked loincloth.
Nice. You gave us just enough rocks for a nice little Stonehenge thing going on here. Okay. Yeah, you guys are not at all adequately dressed. You notice that Blanny Ride, even though he's in light, like kind of billowy, kind of nice robes, he doesn't care about the cold.
What's your secret, Blaney Red? How do you keep warm?
He holds up his hand and you see a ring on his finger. It's not because I'm married, he winks. And because of his diminutive size, he doesn't have as much trouble with the snow as you guys.
Light doesn't trudge through it.
Yep.
Lucky.
What's your secret to the staying on the snow, Blanny Ride? I've got a tiny demeanor.
The meaner, okay.
As he
like
heads on his way.
Words.
I feel optimistic, my friends, that we'll be able to get Twiddle back. I firmly believe that this... He kind of pokes at the pouch where you guys are keeping... I assume you're dragging your stuff behind you on a cart. I think it's some form of bottle or receptacle, or it holds And the more I've thought about it, he's saying this as the evening is rolling around, the more I'm thinking that that burst of energy was because this thing does not belong here. I think it was supposed to be destroyed with the tower.
I believe this as well.
Nighttime. I'm going to need a constitution check. In the morning you guys wake up. Let's see how bad it is. Just roll your constitution or less. Tell me by how many you made it, as in what margin you made it by. So roll as low as you can. To the viewers out there, we are playing a second edition with a lot of house rules. That's a story unto itself, how the playstyle developed. Let's just say me and a snobbish friend really never got exposed to too much public play, but we played with each other for a long time. Both of us watch a lot of movies and read a lot of books, so we had to come up with crazy shit to keep each other entertained. Ta-da! I guess it wasn't as long as I thought.
Well, I made it by 14.
Nice. You made it by stupid. Alright.
Yep.
Apparently,
It never bothered me anyway.
Apparently, you guys found a little bit of a hot spring next to a rock, and as a result, you were able to kind of stay in the warm area. No beasts creep upon you in the evening. You enjoy a nice kind of, comfortable night. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? Definitely not the referee.
I didn't even have to sandwich Blanny ride between us.
Yeah, no shit. Hot water bottle.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're going to head into day 2 now, so let's go ahead and add another day there. And you guys would be 1 day into your little journey. Actually, we're beginning day 2 right now. I'll probably end up miscounting that, but who cares? It's the fun of the moment. So,
are we deleting rations as we go here?
Let's take this away.
I made it by 7 that time.
I'm going to count that. And we're not doing that. You do that in the evening. So, daytime comes around. Go ahead and let's check that direction sense. 6, what was it or less?
16 or less.
That was with a -6, right? Yeah, it was
no, 13 or less.
13 or less? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing on. We're into the second day.
We're
No
gonna have to find some
beasts
food pretty soon.
come launching out of the snow to attack you this day. And as evening rolls around, let's check them constitutions. As you guys huddle up against a... This time you're down in a little bit of a valley. A frozen creek running through the middle of it. Trees. There's lots of trees, bracken, overgrowth. But thankfully you don't have to deal with that because you're walking mostly on top of it in the deep-ass snow. Looks like both of you made the cons again. Well done.
By 16, yeah.
Well done. Alright. This time there's no hot spring, but you guys do manage to find a nice little enclosed area. Get a little fire going. Not out in the open so that nobody can... I gotta quit saying that. So it appears as if nobody can see your fire from a distance. The hills that you're going through, you've been noticing, are extremely rough. It's a lot of canyons, back and side tracking, etc. Now, constitution checks. No, we just did that. It's a new day. One of those. And did you already tick that for me? Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right. Direction census, 13 or less.
Yes, sir.
A moment's break in the fog reveals, with your direction sense, that you guys are completely in the fucking big mountains. You've gone the exact opposite direction what you intended.
God damn it.
Not exactly the complete opposite direction of what you intended, but close enough. Let's go ahead and use obnoxious purple. You've actually kind of gone like that.
Oh. Yay.
Mhm. You make your direction sense looking at big mountains all around. You're like, I think we're off course substantially. But still headed kind of east.
Oh my. Alright, let's keep walking.
All right. So, this day, correcting your course. No beasts assault you, but in effect, you lost a day, 2 days. Got almost back restarted. Not 2 days, 1 day. You didn't fail it bad enough that you were that off course. My apologies. Okay. This day no beast gets you. It's evening time. Time for them constitution checks. Roll low.
Got mine by a margin of
Got mine
2.
by 4.
Hold on. Got mine by a margin of 5.
Nice. This night you guys managed to find a nice large crack in the rock. Almost big enough to be a cave. Goes back quite a ways. You don't really explore how far back, unless you wish to.
No.
All right. Staying just far enough to where you're out of the wind, somewhat out of the cold and the fog, because you got to understand that the cold fog, as it hits you, it freezes.
Yeah.
All the trees, all the rocks are covered with literally little, almost like needles of ice. Will it hurt you? No. It breaks off real easy. It's very delicate, but little flowers, if you will, of ice spikes. Very pretty stuff, but brutal to be in. All right. Roll d6. 1 to 2 is Blaney Ride. 3 to 4 is Quinn. 5 to 6 is Dirt. Roll it.
Roll high? No, I mean, no, whatever.
You just want me to be on duty first for 3.
Ah, jeez, it's always me.
Oh, it's always me, he says.
It's okay. I've got the intravision. Improvision.
2-Bit did make a comment regarding maintaining temperature if it gets too cold. He says there's nothing like a little good spooning. Get too cold, you could always spoon. All right, moving right along. Blaney Ride's too small for that, though. It'd not be good. They've already thought about using Blaney Ride as a hot water bottle. All right. Quinn, it's probably after midnight. The wind is still carrying on outside. And just so you guys know, the cold fogs are they happen kind of once a year. And they can last anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. On a nice winter, they only last about a week and a half. So far, this has not been a nice winter. You can all thank Dirt for that. He made the rules.
Man, just be happy it had to get fudged because it was up to 47 inches of snow.
Yeah, it was a little crazy. That would make travel virtually impossible, and the poor fools leaving Fiji because of the rise of the Leviathan would most certainly not be able to leave Fiji. The kingdom would come to a crushing stop.
They would have hired somebody to come out here and kill the guy who's rolling bad.
There's a strange hissing coming from deeper in the crevice cave thing.
It's coming from a cave?
You guys chose not to explore it fully. So, make an intelligence check at -4, because right now, between the wind and the snoring of Blanny, right? You can't quite make it out, but make an intelligence check. -4. There's a chance you might pull it off. Pretty smart character.
Oh, I'm gonna pull this off.
Yeah, every time you say that.
Yeah, you screw yourself over.
Yeah, you definitely lie in yourself. Pulled it off.
Bam!
Totally pulled it off.
Sometimes you just have to believe.
It's the same sound that the multi-headed Hydra thing made. You're pretty confident it's the same sound. Same beast? Don't know. Who cares? They're a common enough occurrence in Skyfell. They're spoken of. Pretty confident. Coming up cavern.
Do I wake up Dargoth this time? I'm gonna go ahead and quietly wake up the sleeping adventurers.
Dargoth, you're shaking awake. Shaken awake. Quinn.
What? What?
Shh, listen. You hear it? A hissing, like a multiple hissing, like snakes, but not. Deeper, more guttural, and more of them overlapping. Like a horde of snakes. You recognize the sound. It's very similar to that was made by that Hydra thing that came in the courtyard of the castle that day. When you guys were hiding in the tower, long before you even met Blanny Ride. You hadn't even met Blanny Ride at that point, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because it came in. I don't understand how it came in, because,
Made its way
no
through one of the
overlap.
large holes.
Alright.
We discussed that. you were asking about it then too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that fortress got messed up.
That boy. Yeah, so, I think we need to get the out of here.
It's pitch black outside, freezing cold. I'm getting tired of getting lost. And we could use a little bit of meat.
Good point.
I'm down to 3 days of rations. We haven't seen anything in, what, 4 days? Not a single animal?
Well, by the sounds of it, it's more than one. We don't know how big they are.
Is it more than one, or is it just more than one head?
You're guessing that it's probably the heads, multiple heads, hissing, and probably one beast.
Why you
This, by the way, is the
Black?
pass, because this is the further crack out or
Okay.
deeper in where the thing might be coming from. Let's just put him there instead of the dice. And out here is out and into the wind.
Alright, I guess we should kill it.
Oh, Quinn.
Maybe we
There
can
it is.
maybe we can set up an ambush. Maybe we can lure it in and capture it. Or not capture it, but lure it in and take it by surprise.
Time's up. What are you guys going to do? Final call.
Let's fight it.
Blanny Ride likes the ambush idea. He's going to take cover. Prepare spell.
Okay, come over here so I can maybe come at it from behind. Oh! Yeah, I'll come in. Which
I'm gonna
means
stand out in the
Dargoth
open.
is bait.
And I am going
Just
to...
wrestle it with your great strength.
What strength?
I know that's a joke. That's irony.
I want to change your character model to just some, like, naked guy.
See, it's funny because you have no strength. Ha ha ha. All right. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna summon Spiritual Hammer.
All right. Let's see how long you guys have to prepare. 2 rounds minus 1 round that you guys spent there talking. So 1 round to prepare. So you bring in the spiritual hammer. You're gonna just stand there, huh?
Yep.
Woohoo! Blanny Ride has prepared. I can't see him yet, so I don't think I can actually use my spell yet. Ah, yeah. Slightly changing his spell until we can at least see the thing. Brings up a little globe of fire in his hand. Minute meteor. Alright, the thing is closing in. You guys are trying to lay low and be quiet, or is Dargoth just going to stand out there?
I'm standing out there making as much noise as possible.
Alright. Thing comes rushing up, squeezing itself through the crack. Gotta love them reptiles. And yes, it most certainly is a Hydra. Blue scales. Blue on the top, fading towards white on the underside. And as soon as I find the notes, well, I just had. Where did you go? Okay, I'm done. They're there. Okay.
There's a dice down.
Found them their notes. Okay, creature. Coming at you.
What
7
kind of size are we
heads.
looking at?
7 heads.
7 groups.
Alright, I'm terrible at drawing here. So this should be amusing.
I think we just should kind of let Dirt.
Take care of the problem.
Yeah, 7 heads.
Alright. If these were the heads up here, and then you got the main body and the tail, probably about 25 feet long. About probably 5 foot tall, with the head's able to rear up to about 6 foot. So there you have it.
Oh, it's not that big.
It's declarations. Declaration for the creature. I'll just give it to you without a roll. It's going to attack Dirt. Blandy Ride's going to throw 5 little fireballs at it. What are you going to do, Quinn?
I haven't got to use mind powers in so long.
Mind powers? What are those?
Might be a good idea to use your sword to get a natural 20.
Well, but yeah, but I get a mind witch action and a regular action. I think in the same round. Am I correct? I'm correct in that, right?
Typically, yeah, you get 2 actions. 1 psionic and 1 physical.
Okay.
I think there's some restrictions on all that. but we'll get into more specifics. Again, I warn you guys, when you reach 10th level, that's when the big audit happens, and that's when a lot of different, like, more stickler and specific rules apply. But by then you'll be ready for them.
Personally, I'm going to use adrenaline control, and I'm going to attack that sucker from behind.
There you go. All right. Due to the multiple heads, it's extremely hard to get a back attack on one of these guys, but there is a slim chance that you can, because you did position yourself. Blinding Ride's really curious, thinking, I can hold on to my meteors, so I don't have to cast them off. I can do 2 meteors and another action, or all 5 at once. Think about casting a spell. I'm going to cast spell.
And I'm gonna get the spiritual hammer to come up. Poke one of them in the face.
You already had it up, so it can hit this round.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the declarations. What else are you doing? The hammer hits independent of you, remember?
I thought I had to remain focused on it.
No.
Alright,
Think about it for a sec.
yeah, because, yeah.
Stone birds! Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh!
I don't have them learned for this day.
Oh, they suck. Why? They could have attacked the heads.
Because we're out in the open, and now we're back in normal times.
So what do you
Normal.
even have? Because I remember you like rememorized a few things when you had a few spells.
Cure serious wounds. Remove curse, dispel magic, stone shape, water breathing. Need to fix my spells for the next day. Brine traps, spiritual hammer, bark skin, idea. Cure light wounds, detect snares and pits. Bless and light.
You ain't got a lot of spells there, bro, that are going to help you out too much.
No, I don't. Not today.
Now, Bless, we determined hits like an area of effect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You try and bless everybody.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make your call. What are you going to do this round?
I'm gonna bless everyone. Yeah.
All right. Why don't you look that up for a quick second, and I will start with Quinn. Let's see if you get the surprise attack on it. Roll D10. -6. Or, I'm sorry, -2. On a 1 or 2, the creature is surprised. But before you do that, you don't happen to have move silently or hide shadows as some kind of weird side effect of anything from your prior rolling up anything, right?
I have disguise.
No, that won't help.
I also have animal handling and training. So
No.
I've got land-based riding. I could ride.
No. Well, you could, but no. That takes a little prep. Yeah, there's a little preparation to that, by the way. Okay, so moving right along. So you really, honestly, have nothing.
Area effect 50-foot cube.
Yeah, nothing but adrenaline control, unless I can use that to help me.
You got to declare what you're doing there.
Who, me?
Yeah. You use the adrenaline control and you go in for the attack. -2, there's nothing that's going to help you. So roll D10 -2.
Okay.
Yeah, badly worded on that. You did declare what you needed to do. I was just looking for specificity.
Here we go. 7.
-2 is 5, so that's definitely not surprised. As you move forward to attack, a couple of the heads look back towards you. That's less attacks on dirt. Now, I did say the thing had 7 heads, right?
Yeah.
Right.
5 heads still at me.
All right.
Also, bless is a 50-foot cube.
Oh yeah, you can get us.
One head turns back towards you, Quinn. The others are going to be
Oh,
attacking
just
dirt.
one?
Mm-hmm.
Slice that off.
Initiative. Initiative. So roll d10, and we'll add in what you're doing. The beast has a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so what are you guys doing? That's the group roll here. We'll just bring that down here. Okay. Quickest would probably be...
Dirt.
What's your weapon speed? Oh, you're also doing the psionics. That's the first thing you're
4,
doing is
so-
psionic. Yeah, it
yeah,
looks like
so-
it's going to be
It's a
Dirt's
10.
hammer.
Wouldn't my bless? 'Cause I'm adding 1 to the roll.
Oh, yes, the bless would be faster. So you got a 7. You definitely won. All you guys won, it looks like. So go for it. Dirt, you're first. You get the bless off. That'll affect everybody else's rolls, right?
Bless me.
And next, yeah, it takes 1 turn, 1 round of casting time. Duration is 6 rounds.
All right. And we're figuring... Wow, that's a thick-ass line. Why did it get so big? I wish there was a way to control that. Is there a way to control that? Just for relative size, that's a 10-foot square in this, because it's a small cavern. It's about 30 foot across, give or take. Yeah? Okay. Moving right along. So, 30 foot by 30 foot, looks like it's going to affect everybody. Blaney Ride, Quinn, and yourself. It's right on the edge, but close enough.
Okay. What's the speed factor of the spirit hammer?
The spell is 2, so that would be second level. 2.
All right.
So it's an X. The creature's armor class is 5. Just use your Thaco.
9 or
Higher.
higher?
Yes.
Yeah. We figured out the take over the hammer. It's 14.
There you go.
9 or higher on a D20. D20.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Spiritual hammer swipes. The head deftly moves to the side, avoiding it. And our next person would be Quinn, doing your psionic ability. Make your power check. Hopefully you looked all that up.
Con -3, but is it -2 now with the bless?
Yeah. We'll count it as active this round. You won the initiative.
Right.
You even won the initiative over Quinn, so yes. Now, going for your adrenaline control. So it's con minus...
1. No, con -2.
Made it by a lot.
All right. Roll 1d6. Those are the points that you add to either strength, dex, or constitution.
Oh, nice. 5. So I'll add 3 to strength, and I'll add 2 to dex. So I'll have an 18 strength and a 17 dex.
All right. I'd say make it a 16 dex and roll a percent to get an exceptional strength, like a fighter style strength. So roll 2d10 and roll real high. You made your power score, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll 2d10, like a percent. Do you remember how to roll a 2d10? There you go. What'd you roll?
Not high.
You gave me two of the same kinds of D10.
Now give him an official set and roll again. Quickly.
Went through the thing. Here you go.
as it comes blowing through the cavern.
But you gave me two. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, roll it.
$79.
Okay, so you effectively have a strength of 18/79 right now. What's your normal strength?
What? 15.
In effect, that gives you a +2 to hit and a +4 on damage.
God dang.
So you would lower your Thaco by 2 and add 4 to your normal damage that you do with your weapon. Yeah? Sorry, +2, +4 on the table. So that would take your base Thaco down. Quinn.
From 19 to 17.
You need a 18, 17. Your Thaco is 16 right now with the sword.
Oh my gosh.
Not a gigantor improvement, but when you do hit, it will be nice. Okay, with that in mind, the creature's armor class is 5.
Suddenly became the best weapon I had.
Yeah, its armor class is 5. You subtract that from your Thaco. So you should
better.
need an 11 or better.
I think I'm finally getting it.
Die, foul beast!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Damn
drop
it.
All right, you drop your weapon. You'll need to spend an attack recovering the weapon, and that'll be next round. So this
Pull out
round, nothing.
Just pull out your bow, and your sword will be back.
Instead of picking up my weapon, I pull my short, two-handed bastard sword.
Yeah, more or less you fumble it as you're drawing your weapon. You just kind of drop it on the ground. So, moving right along. There you go.
Let me ride.
Yeah. Let me pull him up here real quick. Wrong sheet. Try again. There we go.
Oh, did I heal back those 5 points from when I fell down slid down the hill?
Yeah, it's been a couple of days. And you guys didn't freeze.
Surprisingly. Man, I made prior arrangements that would be on for 10 o'clock tonight on the server to help training.
Time running out, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll wrap it up here in just a sec. Let's see now. So, let's see. I thought I had something for Blandy Ride to do, but I totally forgot what it was. I thought I wrote it down, so I'm looking for it here real quick.
He was casting something.
Uh-huh. Oh, try and slow the thing down. So, using a slow spell upon the beast. It needs 13 or better to make it safe. On D20, rolling. With a 17, it shrugs the magic off and is going to continue its attack.
Okay.
And
So
that's
6 heads are at me.
Yeah, that's it for all you guys. What's your armor class right there, guy?
10.
3 or
Oh my god.
6 heads. All right. So armor class is what again? I'm sorry.
10.
10. 10?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have dex bonus.
No.
All right, 13 or better. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Looks like 2 hits. Lucked out. All right. Thing noms at you a little bit there. 2 solid bites. 5 points. Lucked out again.
Oh my
Bring
goodness.
these over here. . Quinn, what's your armor class?
It is 6.
Due to your adrenaline control, your dex is 2 steps better, so it's 4 right now. Because you raised it to 16, remember?
Oh, that's right.
So armor class is 6, huh?
The reason I put it at 6 is because I thought I had I have a small shield.
Okay, I think I messed up on the creatures they last round with dirt. But, so what's your armor class?
So it's 6 with my shield, and then
So 4
plus,
better.
Yeah, 4 better than that.
Or
so
2 better, I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's 2
so,
better. 4.
4, yeah.
9 or better. Misses with a 6. And only one head was coming at you this round, so that's a good thing. And that pretty much wraps that up, except for Blanny Ride gets 2 of his little fireballs that he has. Creatures armor class. It's 5. I need a 11 or better. 10, 9, 8. They get a +3 bonus. 8 or better. 15 to 1. So the 1, just for ease of record keeping, negates the 15. So no hits from the little fireballs from Blanny Ride.
They spiral off into each other.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fireworks show.
Yeah,
Inside
there you
the
go.
cave.
Woohoo! To our imminent victory or death! Alright, so it would be a new round. And what I'm going to do here is use the text tool because I always forget it exists. It is a new round. Just so we remember for next time, in case we forget. And I'm going to save the table, and we'll probably call it a night and let you get to your prior engagement.
4. Thank you. Yeah, he messaged me yesterday. Not. It was meaning Basco.
Well, let me wrap up the show before we go into too much
Yep.
socializing. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And there is another session tomorrow night because these guys actually kind of borrowed this play session because the other players, Jeffrey and Wafu, who the audiences haven't met yet, but soon, were not available tonight. So, tomorrow there will be another episode of Dirt and Quinn, and I think that's right around 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. In any event, until next time, as always, this is Permadeath Extraordinaire, loving y'all.